Slate?
Yep, Reed Slate. Yep.
All right. Jamal Finkley, BLACKTREE TV. Such a pleasure to be here.
Always, Jamal. I love seeing you.
I was excited when I seen you last night because I wanted to tell you that one of the journalists I brought through BLACKTREE, Rachel Scott, who
Yeah.
you might remember, just interviewed Trump at the NABJ, and
Oh, yeah.
her
Richard.
first interview was with you for BLACKTREE at Ride Along in 2014.
Oh
on
my
the cover,
gosh.
and now she's
Look at her.
doing her thing big, you know.
Look, because of you. Like,
Yeah.
and you're always so not only consistent, but your questions are always so great, and you're just like a joy to sit across from. So same, and I'm not surprised.
So that brings me to you. I know we all seen you on screen in 2010 and Stump the Yard, but you go back 20 years, 2004, you dating my best friend's date.
Oh, yeah.
And you have a guest there who goes by the name of Drake.
Yeah.
And I just, to see you there 20 years back and now see where you're at now, like, what a...
Were you
what a
there
journey.
back in the day? Like, do you remember that?
No, I just been pulling like research.
Oh,
like,
my
wow,
God.
look at Tika.
2004.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
I was just saying, like, just to see how your career has grown from there to now
Yeah.
you're producing films and now in your second franchise. Like, how does it feel to just be on that journey?
When you put it like that, it definitely is like, holy, you did that. Like you hung in there, and you, even though it was really hard at times, and you believed in yourself, and you were, even if you were naive about it, and like, I can do this, even though I've never seen anybody in my world get into this and actually be successful at it. Yeah, it just means my passion was, my drive and my resilience was on 100. And the fact that I'm in this now, especially growing up in Queens and watching my brother play it and, you know, seeing the cartoons and things like that, it's definitely a moment of like, wow, I'm really proud of myself. So, and I'm just grateful to be part of such an amazing cast and an amazing film with iconic characters.
Wow. Are you guys seeing this?
He looks just like you.
Impossible. You're a colorful bunch.
Excuse me? Why do you look like me?
I don't look like you. You look like me. Why do you look like me?
Hey, you know what? I'll ask the questions, new Hedgehog. Who are you? Why do you look like me?
This is a waste of time. Walk away before you get hurt.
Whoa, easy, buddy. We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
Not now. Why don't you stop throwing cars at us for a second and come down here to talk?
You jumped out of a gun helicopter. There's nothing to talk about. All right, then. Enough!
Knuckles, no!
Let us talk without fists!
Knuckles, you okay?
No, not really. Ow.
Who is this guy?
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here. Now come on! You can't take us all at once. Okay, he took us all at once.
Weakling.
I know the film speaks a lot about teamwork, and I wonder, like, for you and your personal and your professional life, like, how important is your team to you and making stuff happen?
I mean, team is everything. I mean, you can't do everything by yourself. You can't be a million places at once. You need people who are going to have your back, front, and sides, right? And to me, the importance of trust and being there when somebody falls down and not walking away and picking somebody back up, but also being there for the wins and the losses and the in-betweens and the journey, really, is super important. And I love how Sonic 3 really, you know, pushes that, right? Like, it's almost like, I would say like candy for medicine or like broccoli wrapped in chocolate. It's like there are all these amazing themes that are for kids and adults quite frankly. Because I think a lot of people want the spotlight, like it's team me, you know what I mean? I'm a hustler, I'm doing all this by myself, but it really does take a lot of people to make life happen in general. And why would you want to do it by yourself? It's exhausting.
And lastly, I mean, we all know you as Tika, but if we go back to Euphemia, she's well-spoken, a goddess, and you majored in communications. That, like, how much do you think just that name played out into like who you are and what you do now?
That's so crazy. Yeah, Euphemia, it's a Greek goddess, and she was a martyr, but she was also a goddess, right? And yeah, my dad, I don't know, for some reason thought that should be me. And to see it, to see that somebody looks at you and thinks of you in that way, it's quite incredible. So people in my whole life have been calling me this very thing that has manifested into, I feel like every woman is very special, but I believe it. Like, I actually believe it, and my dad thought that from the very beginning, even though he's no longer here. But super grateful that he saw that in me before I saw it in myself.
Well, we all see it in you now. Thank you for your time,
Thank
as always. Great talking to you.
I love you. Let me hug you. You're amazing.